The second half of the Duckworth Challenge is coming up February 1st, and you might recognize these two guys that are right next to me as the guys that talk to us on Sports Talk about the basketball portion. Chris Zook, the Sports Information Officer at the University of Manitoba, and Sheldon Appel, the Sports Information Coordinator at the University of Winnipeg. Guys, it's 1-1 right now. What do you guys think going into volleyball?
Well, I want to clarify this. We're actually up +5 right now. It's 1-1, but there's a tiebreaker system. If it gets to even up, we didn't want to always have ties. We've had ties in the past. So actually, technically right now, Manitoba's up +5. Didn't want to bring that up, Sheldon. That's what I just wanted to make sure we got the right facts here.
Count on Chris Zook to bring that part of it up.
Right.
You guys will be hosting the volleyball portion here at the University of Winnipeg. Your thoughts going into that part of it?
It'll be a battle once again, as it always is. It's a fun time of the year. You know, the Duckworth, I love it. You know, the intensity, the teams get a little bit more pumped up, coach a little bit more intense, and it's a chance for us. We broil some bison burgers before the game, so even more excitement here.
Game times are at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. on February 1st if you want to come and check those out here at the University of Winnipeg. And Chris, you know, going in, obviously the men's volleyball team ranking really high this year for the men's team and for the women's as well. So two powerhouse volleyball teams coming out of the U of M.
One thing that Sheldon said I think is really important to know, both Westman and the Bison team, both men's and women's volleyball are outstanding this year, high ranked. All of them are in the top 5 really. I think maybe the men's Westman are a little bit, but they're still in the top 10. It's fantastic. So not only we also have the Westman, we have the Duckworth Challenge going on, but these are huge, important games in the conference standings. This might create for playoff spots and all that. So we always have the great rivalry with Westman and the Bisons, and you add that it's some playoff implications. It's going to be outstanding. I can't wait for it. Next week, I tell you, it's going to be a packed house here, and I think both teams feed off that. And I honestly, Sheldon, I hate to say, I think you're going to be in for a long night. It could be 2 5-setters.
2 5-setters. That's something that if you're a volleyball fan, you'd really love to see. I mean, it's going to be good volleyball action regardless of whether it's 2 sweeps or 2 5-setters. Sheldon, my thoughts. You were talking to us a little bit off camera just about how the playoffs, it could end up being a Bison and Westman volleyball playoff.
On the men's side, exactly. Like at the present time, Manitoba second. They got a big weekend series this weekend against UBC, and for us, right now we're on the cusp of the 7th spot, and if it stays this way, then it's Winnipeg, Manitoba men's volleyball playoffs.
Save on a little bit of travel costs, eh?
A little bit, yes. Yes.
So when you guys were on Sports Talk, you said you were going to make a bet off camera. Was that done?
Well, I don't know. Did we do one, Sheldon?
We did, yeah.
What was it?
I think it was a 12-pack of some certain beverage.
Yeah,
and
you know what? I'm going to up it one here. And I'm going to say I'll wear the colors of the Westman, and he can wear the colors of the Bisons if that works. One day we'll take a picture, we'll put it on Twitter or whatever, we'll make sure it's all verified. We'll put it up on the Shaw website, right?
That's what I like to hear. I was going to say it will be up on Shaw. If not on the website, I'll definitely retweet it.
People get all the details on GoBisons.ca or on the Westman website about that. But we'll make sure we no welching on this bet. This is all on the up and up, but it's a good friendly rivalry. It's a really great crosstown rivalry. It doesn't happen too much in Canada. So you have 2 big universities in a city like this size. It's pretty amazing. So it's been great, 21st annual. I can't wait for it, and I really expect. I'm not expecting less than 4 or 5 sets on both sides, on the women's and the men's.
So Sheldon, does that bet sound good to you?
Sounds good to me. I'm in.
All right, so there you go. You heard it on Shaw.
Garth and Ken, you better win, all right? I don't want to wear red.
So there you go. You heard it on Shaw. There's the bet. So now you know what's going to be happening. Westman.ca, GoBisons.ca for game times if you missed them, 6 and 8 p.m. February 1st. For Shaw TV, I'm Mitchell Clinton.